Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for coming by. I wanted to welcome, there are some new ladies, and I wanted to welcome you and thank you for stopping by and sharing this space. Hopefully, these messages resonate with you. We're here in this community that we call Zenful Conversations. We're here every single day, and we're in our 6th year of these amazing conversations. It's been a journey of basically strengthening our relationship with ourselves and our enjoyment and quality of life. It's been a lot of all kinds of conversation, and it's led us to this year's conversation. No, and this year we're following the Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. Don't need to buy anything. We're here every single day, just sharing. This is the book, the message that we're listening to. This year, we're talking about being present for our own lives. How powerful is that? So that's why we have this music going. It's because it's my effort to help soften things a little bit. I believe that the more present we are for the message, the more likely we're able to get it through our thick noggin to be present for our own lives. So the Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo, New York Times best-selling book, is described as having the life you want by being present to the life you have. And being present is our message this year. Being present for our own lives. And the message we're offered today, this day number 1934, is titled A Game of Seesaw. A Game of Seesaw. The greatest defense is being who you are. Let's take a breath. The greatest defense is being who you are. How often we are drawn into opposition with one another. Certainly, there are times that conflict is inevitable. There's only one parking space. There's only one donut left. There's only one job in view. But most of the time, on the inner plane, there's plenty to go around. And it's more of a game of seesaw to keep myself up, or to keep my sense of how I see myself up. I somehow feel the need to put you down. Ooh, let's take a breath with this. Let's hear what the message is about. So most of the time on the inner plane, there's plenty to go around, and it's more of a game of seesaw to keep myself up, or to keep my sense of how I see myself up. I somehow feel the need to put you down. This only diverts me from my path and sucks all my energy into a battle that often doesn't matter. So let me back up for a second. I want to just talk about that. It wasn't sitting right with me, and I just want to go on that for a minute here. This keep myself up, or how I see myself up, I somehow feel the need to put you down. I know people like that. I can safely and confidently say that I'm not like that. a lot of things, but it's not that one. But in order for them to feel good, they have to make other people feel bad, and it somehow makes them feel good. And I just want us to feel that, where that is in our lives, ourselves, others, right? Just feel it. Just feel it before we move forward. Let's take a breath with that, because that's what he's talking about. This only diverts me from my path, and it sucks all my energy into a battle that often doesn't matter. In truth, no amount of rearranging the world will make us feel worthy. The only response to adversity or misunderstanding is to be more completely who we are, to share ourselves more. Otherwise, we are always reacting and countering and never being. So take a breath with that. This is a very subtle conversation, and it's beyond all the fields of stimulation to even receive the message. If we can, soften our jaw and everything we can to feel what he's saying. Otherwise, we are always reacting and countering and never being. Just look to the flowers and the trees. They do not suppress each other. Even when crowded, they show themselves and grow in all directions. And so, they make it to the light. Review it in your head for a second. Just take the old sacred pause, breath with it. Feel it. Let's not be so quick to let it go. Stay with this experience for just a few more breaths. What does it mean? Feel it on some level. The meditative exercise that we are offered today says to sit quietly. So sit quietly. If you can safely do so, close your eyes. Just come inward a little bit closer to yourself, right? Breathe a little softer, a little slower. Perhaps release some of the tension from your neck and your shoulders. Sit quietly. And consider someone who holds a position opposite to yours. Breathe evenly and allow yourself to feel the pull to discredit or invalidate this person and their position. Now breathe slowly and look for the string of heart that makes you think your opposite views are tied to each other. And then use your deepest breathing to cut the string. Release the jaw, release the breath as you let that go. Slowly and gently open your eyes. I tell you, these little meditative exercises at the end, I like just as much as the message. A game of seesaw is the message today. The greatest defense is being who you are. Most of the time on the inner plane, there's plenty to go around. It's more of a game of seesaw, keeping myself up or keeping my sense of how I see myself up. And then just probably recognizing this. Where is it? The pull to discredit or invalidate somebody or their position to make us feel better. Observation without judgment. This only diverts us from our path. Our use of energy. There's so much to this message, and it's a heavenly conversation this year, and I do hope it resonates, because otherwise it could come across as boring. So it's really up to how you see it. Take a couple breaths with it. Use your deepest breathing and cut the string. And gratitude for your presence and your loving support. Namaste. See you tomorrow.